Aside from being rare, INFPs may be the most unique type among the 16 Myers-Briggs personalities. They are childlike yet wise, compassionate yet nonconformist, gentle yet strong-willed. In this extroverted and insensitive world, the free-spirited INFPs are a breath of fresh air. Their love for peace transcends in relationships, making them affectionate, caring, and long-term partners. I received messages from my amazing viewers and readers asking how they can keep or win back their INFP partners. This proves that even when INFPs hold differing views from the norm, these free spirits are nurturing beings who leave a heartwarming impact on people. How to make INFP happy in a relationship? Here are 7 ways to take care of your INFP. 1. Never shout at your INFP. Long arguments? These idealists don't like them. They would rather keep quiet instead of engaging in needless conflicts. However, the worst move you can make with INFPs during heated arguments is to shout at them. People, you do not shout at INFPs. These gentle souls are sensitive about your choice of words and even tone, and take everything at a personal level. Since they cultivate deeper meaning, they also have a knack for understanding human subjectivity and can read intent. Unfortunately, shouting at an INFP is a switch that shuts them down with utter disappointment. It's downright disrespectful. Yet INFPs would not think about shouting back. Instead, they walk away from you, pondering how they don't deserve that kind of treatment. 2. Give them time for themselves. They need lots of it. INFPs are affectionate partners, but although they love to be involved in whatever you do, what INFPs need in a relationship is also time for themselves. Lots of it. Most times, they need quiet time to do literally nothing. They are conceptual wanderers. You may have seen them spacing out, but the truth is their minds are constantly reeling and diving into their rich and creative inner world. There's never a dull moment in their heads. So if you want to make your INFP happy, understand that they need time alone for such a strange hobby. In addition, INFPs are introverts who get drained from too much external stimulation, but because of their strong connection to their feelings, an overload of emotions sticks with them longer. Such overwhelm leads them to shut off doors and disappear from the world. When overwhelmed, attention is the last thing they want, so for those who have INFP partners, although it's frustrating, it will require patience to wait for them as they recharge. 3. Respect their space. INFPs have the initiative to extend a helping hand, join parties, or involve themselves in events, if they like the idea. No one can stop an INFP from doing so. However, forcing them out of their shells or pressing them to socialize and make friends eliminates the light in INFP's eyes. They don't respond well to forced obligations. Instead, share your ideas and simply invite them. Eventually, if they find the need to include themselves, they will volunteer. But again, forcing them to get out tends to be a bad experience rather than an explorative opportunity. 4. Never make your INFP feel unwanted. In relationships, INFPs stick to people who stick with them. They are a sweet bunch who will care for you and include you in their decisions. But here's a warning. Never make them feel unwanted. Even if they're head over heels in love with you, they are not the type to chase you around if you leave them behind. Painful, but INFPs can suck it up. You never know. They may never confront, reach out, or drop a message despite how much they miss the person, simply because INFPs wouldn't chase people who leave them. They value mutual feelings and don't indulge in one-sided love if it means being a martyr. If you want to keep your INFP, don't make them feel unwanted or taken for granted. Unfortunately, this will not bring good results, and INFP will distance themselves more. 5. Never lie to an INFP. INFPs forgive, but they don't forget. Outright lying hints INFPs that you're capable of at any time. As a result, they slowly lose trust. I vividly remember the lies I was told. I can't seem to forget all the severe dishonesties I received in my life, both in friendships and relationships. When you lose INFP's trust, they legitimately don't feel a thing. It's scary. It's a constant mumbling of, I don't have anything to do with you. Their empathy switches off and even disappear for days. Always be honest with them. They would rather hear the worst news than live with the lies. 6. Listen whenever they vent out. INFPs vent out a lot to their partners. During these times, an INFP needs a listener rather than a lecturer. Sadly, when INFP gets lectured during their emotional state, they instantly feel misunderstood and invalidated. Don't make them feel like you're judging or brushing them off. These dreamers are reserved and laid back, but also are independent. Being lectured on and being told what to do is off-putting for them. If you keep lecturing, they will learn to bottle up these emotions instead of opening up to you. This path is stressful for INFPs and will harm the relationship in the long run. 7. appreciate their creative works. INFPs are known to be private and secretive about their life, so when they show you their projects, they're actually revealing their truest selves. If an INFP says, "Hey, this is a story I made," they actually mean to say, "I poured my heart here, and I trust you so much that you can read it." Affirmations and appreciation boost INFP's confidence. Your subtle words and reactions will mean a lot to them. On the other hand, harsh criticisms from their partner bring about self-doubt. The best way to take care of your INFP is to always be gentle and kind with your words, because truly they will treat you with the same sensitivity and concern. Overall, INFPs seek peace in relationships. They don't ask much for material things, but they ask for your respect, loyalty, understanding, time, and affection, because truly, these abstract things are all they will offer to you too. People think it's not much, but there's a reason why many INFP relationships remain strong and healthy. It's because they care about what people tend to forget. Their relationships must not only circle around love, but also internal peace. That's it. Did you learn something from this video? Share your comments below. Thanks for watching.